There are two main ways to hustle after cybersecurity interviews. First is via your network, and second is by applying to open positions. In this video, we'll have a chat about doing both to maximize your chances of landing your dream job. And stick around until the end for a pro tip because it'll change how you view job postings. Let's kick it off with networking with humans and break this down into two parts: how to build your network and then how to leverage it for job offers. If I was starting over, I would start on LinkedIn, starting small and moving up from there. After creating my LinkedIn profile, I would send people invites to connect. And I would start this from the beginning. Don't wait until you're ready to start applying to jobs to connect. Do this now. That way, by the time you're ready to apply, you'll have a solid network to call upon. A great goal here is 500 connections. They can be friends, family, current and past coworkers, sure. But also start trying to make connections in the IT and security industry. You can look up folks with security experience and connect with them. Look up some of the major security companies like Arctic Wolf, BitDefender, CrowdStrike, Huntress. There's a ton. Connect with these folks and send them a custom generic message, something like, "Hey, I see you work in security and I'm hoping to break into the industry and would love to connect." Once they accept, feel free, ask them a question. Say, "Hey, thanks for connecting. Do you have any advice for aspiring security analysts?" Come up with questions you genuinely find interesting and start those conversations. I find it best to start this way because stakes are low and online communication is easy. Once you've started to grow your online network, look up some live online events to attend. Maybe it's the Daily Cyber Threat Brief by Gerald, Auger. He has a great community that meets almost every morning. Join in on YouTube and contribute to the conversation. I'll put a link of his channel in the description. When I was job hunting, I was active on the Blue Team Labs online Discord because I was daily doing challenges there. I would connect with folks about a shared hobby, the Blue Team challenges, and then ask them about their work and get advice on next steps. These freemium training sites usually have a community on Discord or a forum on Reddit. Go there and start to connect with people. Once you've got your LinkedIn going for you and an online community, consider attending a live in-person event. Meeting people in person is honestly one of the best ways to fast-track a job. If you're at an event to compete in a CTF, also try to meet some new folks while you're at it. Add them on LinkedIn. Once you grow your network and are ready to apply to jobs, then you can leverage your network. Make a post on LinkedIn and let people know what role you're applying for. Put your name out there. When people that I know and trust tell me they're looking for a job, it's my natural reaction to think about my own network and see if anyone is hiring. Maybe I make a few calls. Maybe those folks make a few calls. Would you not do the same for someone you know, like, and trust? It's a natural reaction. We want to help people within our circles. When this happens, my resume goes straight to the hiring manager and I bypass the HR nonsense. It's great. I've had more opportunities come my way from my network than I've ever had by sending out my resume. Be in that 10% who take the step seriously. Start small, don't sweat the big stuff. You'll be ready for it by the time you've completed those baby steps. Now let's jump into some of the main job hunting sites. We've got 5 here we're going to take a look at real quick. First up is LinkedIn. Help desk positions, over 22,000. We can jump over to Glassdoor. I really like Glassdoor. They have a great community and you can find a lot of information about companies. In terms of job hunting, you can see we looked at help desk, almost 15,000, 14,500 jobs here. Indeed's another great one. 16,000 jobs here. I've never actually used Monster, and it doesn't tell me how many jobs are here, but you can just keep scrolling and scrolling and scrolling pretty endlessly here. Now, Dice has the fewest open jobs, but Dice is specifically for tech careers, and I'm willing to bet that they source their jobs a little bit more thoroughly in that anyone can post a job on LinkedIn, right? That's how they have so many. But sometimes some of these are just going to be fake. Some of these positions are just not going to be real. HR just needs to post to make them look good, right? Oh, we're hiring for these, 200 positions, when really they're only hiring for like 10, right? So they just have to look like they're doing work. Or there might be like recruiters who are posting on here just to get your information so that when a position does open up, they have your contact information already. So I'm willing to bet with most of these that some percentage of them are not actually real legit jobs. But I would like to think with DICE that these are a little bit more vetted, a little bit more of a sure thing, and that people are actually going to hire for this position. My recommendation is try them all out. So for instance, if you're going to apply 5 days a week, throw out 3 or 5 applications, on Monday on LinkedIn, Tuesday, try Glassdoor, Wednesday, Indeed, Thursday, Monster, Friday, DICE, and spread it out. See which site works best for you. Let me know down in the comments below. Which sites have you had the best luck in when job hunting previously? All right, we got a pro tip here. And this one, we're looking at cybersecurity jobs, entry-level cybersecurity jobs. Let's look at the requirements. Requirements to be a cybersecurity analyst. Degree in information technology. On top of that, 2 to 3 years of experience in cyber threat intelligence, vulnerability management, security engineering, incident response, or offensive security required. Entry level, how do you get in? You need 2 to 3 years of experience, strong technical skills with prior knowledge of a wide variety of tools, conceptual and technical knowledge of modern IT environments, prior experience writing and using scripted tooling, experience in open source collection, experience documenting cyber threat intelligence, experience with NIST and the MITRE ATT&CK frameworks, interpersonal skills, communication skills, the ability to prioritize, certifications. Oh my gosh. Look, what in the world? The SANS GIAC certifications, these are like $10,000. These are like the cheapest ones. You might be able to find one for $5,000. You get companies to pay for these. You're not going to buy a SANS certification yourself. Are you kidding me? This is entry level. No one entry level has a SANS certification. You don't just jump straight into your first job with a $10,000 certification. So where's the pro tip in here, Kyle? Where's the pro tip? Here's the pro tip. Screw it. Screw what they say are the requirements. They're looking for unicorns. No one who matches all of these qualifications is applying to a junior position. You are not entry level if you can do all of this. There's no way you are entry level if you can do all of that. By the time you are done and have all of those qualifications, you're at least mid-tier. At least mid-tier, okay? So pro tip is, fuck them. Just apply. Who cares? They can say what they want. They're not getting it. So just go ahead and apply. Okay, we actually have a bonus pro tip number 2. Just wanted to throw this one out there. Applying to jobs is a numbers game. It's absolutely just a numbers game. I was doing some research, and most people tend to get a job offer between 100 and 200 applications. 1 to 200 applications. It's literally just a numbers game. So if you're applying and you've only applied to 5 or 10 jobs, and you're like, oh, why am I not getting job offers? You need to apply to 5 or 10 jobs a day, every day, for a few months. They were also saying it's generally between 15 and 20 applications where you can expect maybe 1 interview. So don't get down on yourself. If people aren't calling you hand over fist, left and right, that's okay. It's literally a numbers game. If you keep at it, if you're consistent with your applying, you will get interviews. You keep practicing your interviewing skills, you will get a job. It's just a numbers game. Once you start applying, you can expect some interviews. So next up, we're going to discuss tools and tactics to up your interviewing game. Thank you for watching. Please smash that like button and subscribe. And as always, ask your questions down below, and I'll catch you in the next one.